Shana Tova. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Julie Glick, and this is my husband, Danny Davis. The first time I set foot in Scarsdale Synagogue was 6 years ago. I had taken a taxi with my 3-month-old son from New York City to attend a bris here at the temple. It was the Brit Milah of Eli Vogel, who's actually sitting right there. He's 6 years old now. And I was not going to miss this Brit Milah. Eli Vogel is the son of members Adam and Shiri Vogel. Shiri was and is one of my closest friends from studying abroad in Jerusalem. So I schlepped a car seat, diaper bag, stroller, and my new baby boy, Harrison, into a taxi and made my way up to SSTTE. I distinctly remember thinking, where am I? It's so green, clean, and quiet in Scarsdale compared to the city. I also distinctly remember Ali Litovsky warmly welcoming me and making me feel like part of the congregation that day. Little did I know that 6 years later, after walking into this temple, this very sanctuary, that I would have the honor of speaking with you, sharing our special connection to SSTTE and our support for the worship revolution with each one of you.
I'm Danny. Shana Tova. 3.5 years ago, Julie and I decided to move up to Scarsdale area. We live in Ardsley. We needed more trees, we needed more quiet, and really need more space. So we packed up our small New York City apartment and moved our 2 young children and a dog to Ardsley. I grew up in Indiana, small town called Valparaiso, and Julie grew up in Boston. Needless to say, we really had no idea where we wanted to move and where we had moved. We just knew that we were 30 minutes from the city and 8 minutes from Shiri and Adam, and 12 minutes from Mazel Tots. Julie decided our son Harrison would attend Mazel Tots for preschool because Shiri's son Eli, he keeps coming up, he's right back there, it's great to see you, Eli, would attend. And because Julie had spoken with Jody Glassman, Mazel Tots director, about Harrison's inability to sit still and his great ability to climb tables, Jody assured Julie that the teachers here could handle that.
When Harrison began Mazel Tots, I took our daughter Gabby to the parenting class here. It was led by Temple member Stephanie Cohen. It was a great way for Gabby to interact with other babies and for me to meet young mothers. The time has flown by. Gabby just started the Fours program at Mazel Tots, and I've had a wonderful experience of teaching at Mazel Tots for the past 2 years. One of them with Liz Margolin, who's amazing. In addition, I was hired last year by Rabbi Glickman to teach at the religious school, where Harrison and Gabby are enrolled, with the hope of providing each of them with a strong Jewish and Hebrew foundation. More recently, I've had the opportunity to work with Larry Eidelberg on the Interfaith Food Pantry, as well as a chance to work with Nancy, who's here, and Jerry Cohen, and a few others on the 3 Stars at Night Havdalah programming. I've participated in 2 very meaningful and spiritual women's retreats led by Cantor Becker. And lastly, together with Danny and my children, we attend the Family Shabbat programs. These programs are filled with rituals, prayer, singing, and a beautiful way to take a break from our daily lives and usher in the peacefulness and joy of Shabbat.
It's quite a remarkable building here. One clergy team and one community can provide so many different Jewish experiences for Julie, my children, and me, and you all. It is important to us that we are part of a Jewish community that is open-minded, inclusive, and intergenerational, a community that values Jewish education and Hebrew learning, a community that comes together for prayer, supports one another in good times and bad, and participates in Tikkun Olam, a community that provides a means for celebrating Shabbat and Jewish holidays together in a spiritual and joyous way. SSTTE is certainly the community for us. We know many of you are active members at the synagogue. For those who are less active, we hope you will join us more in the worship revolution and the wonderful things that go on in this building community. We wish everyone a Shana Tova.